I've analyzed almost everything I experienced in life, and I realized that whether positive or negative, no matter how bad it might seem, it was there to help me improve on something. Whether to adopt something new or to let go of something old, that was all to help me get what I seek in life. So it was all happening based on what I wanted out of life. What you might be thinking is the way for you to change your life and have a breakthrough could be exactly what's keeping you from that, what's keeping you from shifting your reality. And for that reason, I want to share with you a little bit about how life works, about how life has been working for me, and I'm sure for you as well. Because regardless of what path you're on, the same things have to fall in place for it to work. And regardless also of whatever definitions or labels you choose to give it or want to give it. So try and stay all the way through this video, because you would have a real chance at completely shifting your reality. And don't forget to like this video to let me know it resonates with you. Now, I want you to imagine this with me for a second here. Imagine life like an argument. Imagine you have someone close to you in life and you're regularly arguing and confronting that person about something, about specific issues, about any problems you have, and every time you go to them, they have a negative attitude. They reject whatever you're saying. They resist whatever you're saying. They marginalize whatever you're saying. They gaslight you. They don't try to calm you down. They don't try to figure it out with you. They don't care about you. They have a negative attitude. They're ungrateful. They keep telling you, why are you always like that? Why are you always doing this? Why are you always at your worst version, this and that? How would you react to them? How would you go to them every time with an argument? You would go very defensive. You would go willing to go on the offensive. You would want to share with them your worst experiences. You would want to give them your worst version and make them feel as bad as they're making you feel. You will go every time at them with your worst attitude, with your worst version. But if one time they stop reacting negatively and they act positively, they have a positive attitude, they are welcoming you with an open heart, they really give value to whatever you're saying, they give you the attention you need, they try and figure out, they try and resolve your problems with you, the problem with you, and they have a positive attitude. They're calming you down, they're giving you hope, they're sharing with you everything they can and everything they to help with the situation. Now, how would you react to that? How would you feel about that the next time you have something to argue about? You will have a very positive attitude. Now you're gonna go to them wanting to give them your best version. You will want to share with them all of your positivity. You will want to show them your gratitude to be in your life, to be there for you all the time, to calm you down, to support you, to guide you. You will give them your best version. You will give them your best experiences. You're gonna share with them your best self. And I feel that that's how exactly life works with us. And that's when you know that life reacts to you and not the other way around. Life will give you an experience based on your internal alignment and wait for you to react. If you react in the same way, if you react negatively, if you react with a negative attitude, if you're always frustrated, if you're always resentful to what it's giving you, if you're always ungrateful, if you hate it, if you're reacting negatively to it and to anyone who's included, to anyone who's around you, because you're frustrated, you're already resentful, you don't like anyone, you don't like life, you don't like the experience, and you're always asking, why does it have to be this way? Why do I have to be in this position? It will know, that will send a signal back to life that you're still on the same vibrational resonance, that you're still sharing that vibrational alignment that made it give you that initial experience, and that means that it could give you more of those experiences. But the one time you react positively, you have a positive attitude, it's giving you a bad experience, you're reacting positive. You're not acting on frustration impulses and negative attitudes, but rather you're acting gracefully, you're grateful, you're joyful regardless, because you know your worth, you know that you're a conscious, pure conscious energy and can create whatever you want in life. You don't have to rely on this to be like that, or that to be like this, or for you to be in this situation, or for that person to help you, or for this to happen. And that's also is going to send a very powerful signal to life that this person has changed. And now life has to adapt to this new version. Now life has to give you whatever you gave it. It has to give it to you back, because now you're someone new. And that really surprises life. That you surprise life for it to surprise you back. And that's how it happens, because your external reality is a reflection of your internal reality. And that basically covers how life happens from you. But did you ever wonder, why can't you maintain a specific state that you like? Because this is something that I've been going through a lot lately. You know, no matter what I do, no matter what you do, you cannot maintain one specific state that makes you feel good, that makes you feel connected, that makes you feel driven and feel like everything's flowing greatly for you. But rather you have to keep falling down. You have to keep having setbacks and drawbacks internally, not externally. And that got me wondering, what is it? Why can't we maintain one specific state? Because I would love to. You know, it's been happening to me lately, and that's why I've been sharing it a lot on my channel, you know, because I've had some sort of a revelation. Because we cannot maintain it. And it's not about discipline or anything like that. It's simply your brain reverting you to factory settings. The settings you've been programming into it for decades now. Every time you do something that's about to shift your reality, that's about to give you a breakthrough, your brain does not like it. And it does whatever possible to stop that from happening, to stop you from being in that state, because it knows that if you maintain that state, you will experience a breakthrough, you will experience a shift in your reality. And it does not like new things because it's not survival friendly. That's what's been happening to me, and it got me wondering, what is it? What is it? Is that your brain does not like change. You know what? This reminds me of Neo, you know, of that scene from The Matrix where Neo and Trinity are in the car and he's still in his Matrix form, he's still in his programming. He did not yet choose the pill that would, you know, cause him to break through. And they're going there, and he's very uncertain, and he's asking a lot of questions, and Trinity is not giving certain answers. She's telling him to trust her, that everything's gonna be alright, that's what he wants, but she's not really providing any clarity or any explanation for anything. And then he asks them to stop the car, because now he's scared, he's uncertain. But his Matrix version is what's scared. His programming is what's experiencing this fear, this uncertainty, this reluctancy to break through, to experience that breakthrough. It's a very amazing analogy, actually. It's a very interesting one. Because he's in his programming form in the Matrix. And now, when he opens the car's door, and he is about to leave the car, she tells him, yeah, sorry about that. My laptop just randomly decided to play some music. But she tells him that he knows exactly what this path leads to. You know, he was looking at that road, that road that took him back to his home. Like, it's your way or it's my way or the highway. She says something like, I'm not sure this is where this is said, actually. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while. Maybe that's something your ex said, but not in this scene. But she tells him, like, he knows exactly what this path is gonna lead him to. go back to his life, revert to factory settings. And that's something that he does not want. That's something that's not fulfilling. That's something that's by no means interesting to him. And that's what's being presented to you at every experience, at every turn. With every experience, you have similar choice. Do you go back? Do you revert back to your factory settings? Or do you keep moving forward? Are you gonna let your brain, are you gonna do the things? Are you gonna keep reacting the same ways, doing the same things, feeling the same emotions, reacting negatively, feeding old experiences, aligning with your past, doing stuff from your past? Because there were many times which I thought that I left this in the past and I would move on. Then out of nowhere, I'm reverting back. And I'm like, why does it have to happen? And that's exactly what's happening, is that your brain wants you to turn back at every intersection. You would have a path that leads you to shift your reality, to experience a breakthrough, to have a breakthrough, and another one which is a U-turn back to wherever you came from. And here's where you have to choose consciously. Here's where you have to overcome, ascend your brain functions, ascend your biological functions, ascend reality. Feel good about whatever is in your life, regardless of how your external reality looks like, because only then it's gonna change. You cannot wait for it to change for you to start feeling good. That's the old paradigm, and that's what's been keeping you repeating similar experiences one after another, which provide you with the same emotions one after another. So you cannot wait for it to change for you to start feeling good, to start being grateful, to start reacting positively, feeling joy. You have to be those things before it actually gives you an experience that matches those emotions, because then you're gonna create a cut in your loop. You're gonna sever the loop. You're gonna create ripples through existence. Something is not vibrationally aligned. We're receiving one thing, but that person has been getting back only negative, but he's giving us lots of positive energy. He needs to get back positive energy, and that comes in whatever experiences that makes you feel whatever you've been feeling, the good feelings, whatever feelings you've awakened out of your consciousness, regardless of your external reality, of your experiences. Those good feelings, this joyful, this loving version of yourself, this grateful version, it's gonna give you experiences that reflects this back to you. And that happens when you know that you're pure conscious energy. You're not waiting on your brain. You're not waiting on reality to give you that. That happens when you believe in yourself. When you believe that you can cause any experience, create any experience in existence. It's not that you have to fear and doubt and stress. Is it gonna happen? Is this the right path? It wants you to think that this is not the right path. That's what your brain gonna be doing all the time. Giving you experiences, making every time you're about to break through, it's gonna give surface up emotions and thoughts. This is how it does not work out. This is a wrong sign. Ignore all of your wrong signs. Whatever sign if you receive that makes you think this is perhaps the wrong path, ignore it. If you believe, if you feel called to do that thing, and you know that you're pure conscious energy who can create anything into existence, you don't care about a wrong path or a right path. There is no wrong paths or right paths for what it matters. You can create that in your existence. You can cause it to happen, whether your brain likes it or not. Because you're feeling called to, you feel that's your life of fulfillment. You feel joy doing that thing. You feel love for that thing. Then you can make it happen. So ignore all of the signs that your brain is gonna make you think you're seeing, that's gonna divert your focus, your attention, your emotional connection from that path that's leading you to shift your reality. And create it regardless. Believe in it. Know that now you can believe in yourself. Believe in your experiences. Trust in yourself. And regardless of how bad it could seem like at some points, how many times you'd feel like reverting back to factory settings, Do the things that you were doing that kept you aligned with your previous reality, with your past experiences, and made you recreate more and more of them. You can ignore all of those. Ignore it and simply ascend it. Ascend life. And that's when you know that life happens for you as well as from you. It also happens for you. Now you're only creating experiences that are wanting you to change. Every experience you're presented with is another chance for you to shift your reality. It's telling you, it's showing you, this is what you have problems with. This is what you have problems with. You keep rejecting this. You keep resisting at this point. Heal it. Unblock yourself. Find a way. Do whatever it takes. Just overcome this stage. Because it's trying to lead you to whatever your grand intention is. You've been calling into something for so long. You've been asking for something for so long. Your higher self knows that. Your energy called into that. The universe is trying to get you there. That's why it's repeating those experiences. See what's really been keeping you from getting there. Observe, notice closely. This is where every time where it goes wrong. This is what happens every time you do this. This is where you can create the change. So it keeps giving you the same experience over and over, which give you the same emotions for you to awaken to this truth and choose to change it, for you to be able to change your external reality. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in to another video by AF's Conscious Frequency. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, because it helps me so much and it helps this video find its way to many more others who might actually need it.